Take a look.
Just when you think social media couldn't get any worse, there's now an app where people can rate you as a person.
It's like Yelp, but for rating people. What they're creating here will be the biggest thing to hit social media since Instagram. The Kwirk app uses adjicons, or adjective icons, so you can rate photos, travel destinations, or restaurants with only positive messages.
Peeple allows users to give 1 to 5 stars to anybody they know. The app judges them in 3 categories: personal, professional, and romance.
No one's going to write a mean or vicious comment on one of those photos.
Well, sincerely, when we set out to build this product, we came at it from 2 empathetic female entrepreneurs who wanted to really honor people in this system. And what we realized was, when we raised all the money and we got everybody excited about it, there wasn't a lot of pushback on those features. And so it was almost a shock and a surprise when we brought out the initial concept, the feedback. But we're really grateful for the feedback because now we get to build a world-class product.
This is a $7 billion market that we're trying to tackle.
They currently have 10 employees, and co-founder Derek Wu says they're hoping to at least double that next year.
Kwirk versus the Peeple app. A lot of people are coming to me now asking me, what are the differences between these 2 apps?
Made it to the front page of MSN and every tech news and every major media outlet in the world. We made it.
The difference is with Kwirk, you're able to only do so in a kind and positive and constructive way. We use controlled adjicons that are really simple to use. A user just has to tap on the adjicon to express how they feel. And the messages that you're going to receive are fun, funny, and positive.
Critics worry it will foster online harassment and bullying.
Julia Cordray and her friend Nicole McCullough created Peeple because they wanted a way to research strangers.
I came up with an idea of 1 star. What's your idea?
Anyone can make a profile of you and write up a review, and you get ranked from 1 to 5 stars. So if you have a crazy ex that wants revenge, they can theoretically give you 1 star, tell the world you're a bad person, and it's not live yet.
We want to build the only place where it is impossible to be mean to someone. So if you're a positive, happy person who wants to be kind and go in a network filled with kind people, then Kwirk app is definitely for you.
Every major media outlet is calling me and fighting for my time. It's nuts.
Joining us this evening, Julia Cordray, CEO and co-founder of the Peeple app.
Brace yourselves for Peeple. What?
P-E-E-P-L-E. It's going to be released in November.
This week, a new social media app got a lot of attention.
It's apparently like Yelp for people. A new app called Peeple with a double E allows you to rate and review every person you know using a 1 to 5 star rating scale. Friends, coworkers, romantic partners, even your exes.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. How are you? Have a seat.
Great, thank you.
So what do you want to clear up? What is it that people misunderstand about this?
Sure. So with the feedback, we've made some really great movements towards, more positivity for our app. So, you are not anonymous on our app. You cannot have your profile started by anybody else. You have 100% opt-in ability. And, we really want to make sure that you have full control over what goes live on our app.
Well, these are all changes, though, right?
They are, yeah, and we're really excited about those changes.
And it's the kind of bullshit mashup that Silicon Valley loves, like Snapchat for music or Skype for sandwiches.
Bizarre, Julie. It's really fucking bizarre.
Julia Cordray and her friend Nicole McCullough created Peeple because they wanted a way to research strangers. After articles about Peeple were published this week, the app ironically became the subject of a slew of bad online reviews.
Yeah, how can I help you?
Oh, well, I just wanted to say congratulations, and that's all I have to say.
Oh, okay. Are you calling from a news agency or?
No, I'm just a person.
Seriously, you went to your VCs to raise money,
Absolutely.
and nobody around the conference table said, wait a minute.
So each meeting.
What about
Right.
cyberbullying? What
No,
about...
that was never anybody's concern.
As you might expect, an app that allows people to rate you as a human being without your consent has been met with some concern. But its creators, frankly, do not understand why.
We want to clarify that this isn't like a judging website. We don't want to judge in the sense of being mean, or we want to actually bring the better out in people.
We want to be given the opportunity to prove to you that the world is predominantly good, filled with people that absolutely love you and want to lift you up. So you have to imagine how surprised all of us were. We never would intend harm with a product or an app. That's just not who we are. I didn't really anticipate the negative attention.
I'm sorry. Have you ever been on the internet? It's basically, the internet, let me try and explain to you what it is. The internet is basically a faucet that dispenses hate, racism, and the occasional sad orgasm.
This whole process, nobody brought up cyberbullying.
No,
Nobody
really.
brought that some girl could break up with some guy, or some guy could break up with some girl, and go on the internet and say, oh, here's a place to rate her.
She doesn't want to hear from her critics unless you're in the arena with her with dirt on your face. She doesn't have time to hear what you have to say. And that YouTube video really spoke to me, because guess what, guys? Right now, I am listening to you, but eventually I won't have time or patience to listen to my critics. And you all deserve a seat in my arena.
Wait, that sounds absolutely awful. Yes, there is apparently a new app coming out that's being labelled as Yelp for People.
That is unacceptable. And those people, unfortunately, are not happy themselves, and they're living in a resistant state, and you just have to send them love and empathy.
And yet, the creators of this app remain completely oblivious to its lack of appeal. Watch this video that they themselves posted of them pitching their app to a cab driver.
We're building the Yelp for People, where you can actually go in our app and rate and comment on anybody you know, professionally, personally, or romantically. What do you think? Wow. Wow, right? That's a good reaction. Wow, that's a start. That's a reaction.
Yeah. I was buying all this till I'm hearing this, but now I'm thinking, you can't possibly be that naive.
Right.
You want people to go on the internet and write anything they want, but when you came here and you wanted to edit the show, review the show, control all the questions I was going to ask you. Are you kidding me?
Well, you have to understand, Dr. Phil, after the amount of bullying that we have received and the media misrepresenting us, we had to be really careful on who we choose to tell our stories to.
But you were going to put up an app where anybody could say anything.
Oh, that is not a good reaction. Generally, when you tell someone your idea, you don't want them to respond with the sound of their soul leaving their body.
I want to hear how we could be better, but unless you're in here with me and you're building a dream and you're building a company and you're doing your best and you're showing up as a good person doing innovative, great things, and you're living with courage and you're living with joy and you're vibrating at a high frequency, and you are spreading love and joy and kindness, if you don't fall into those categories, I'm sorry, but you and I are not a match.
Yeah, you need to have a Facebook profile, yes.
Okay. Initial poster must have the subject's cell phone number.
Yes.
Or at least say they do.
You need to have it, yeah.
Or at least say they do.
Or at least say that is their cell phone number,
Okay.
yeah.
And those are all still true, right?
No, this is not the way the app works today.
And I don't have time for you. So I'm going to take a page out of Brene Brown right now and give her full credit for this thought process. I am humbled by your response, but I don't have time for the critics. If you want to add value to our company, I'm listening.
One of the app's founders took to Facebook to ask, anyone know how to prevent people from posting on the comments of a company Facebook page? That's right. The creator of an app that would allow people to give each other unsolicited criticism wants to block unsolicited criticism. She is opposed to the very core of her own idea.
Okay, so those are no longer true?
So you do need to be 21. You do have to have a Facebook profile, but again, you cannot add anybody to the app.
Okay.
So it's 100% opt-in. You have to sign up for our app if you want to be a part of our app.